Very simple, cheap, easy to use disco lights. I got them, they were 2 for $39.99 on eBay. 2 of them, they're the DMX disco lights. They come with a little remote control if I ever want to be bothered with that, but the idea is set them up and just leave them. So I'm just going to plug them in. On the back, and you can hardly see that, DMX in, DMX out. The cable goes from there, DMX out, round to here, DMX in. These are the same as microphone cables. They're just straightforward XLR cables. That one goes in there. And it goes to this one here at the other end. That goes in there. With this one being the controller, these need to be set up as slave lights. For some reason this one automatically comes in as D001. That's at D009. I'll simply use the down button and bring it back to D001. This is there's the main one, the controller. This is the slave one, slave 2. This is at RB01, so using the menu button at the end here, change that to, it says D. You can see it flash, there we go, D. And if it wasn't at 1, change it back to number 1. So this is at colour changing, number 19. By going up and down, I can select any colour within the RGB range. At the moment they're all red and green. And if I change them, as you can see, the number going up, and it goes through the whole range. Now it's just blues. Blue with red makes a nice purple. Onto red. See the yellows. That's just from these 4 banks of lights. The bar's just a piece of wood painted black. I've got them all plugged into a 4-way down here, and they all plug into the mains. Added the little flags as a nice touch. So these are useful, both the disco, you could set them to sound to light, or you could set them to any other mode, whereby it's a nice one where it goes through the colour changes. Colour change. If I set one to sound, then it'll work once you made a sound. And if you're playing in a band, that would be plenty loud enough. It picks up, particularly off the drums. So there we go. Very cheap, very simple, very effective disco lights.